This video is purposely made for my DIY guys, those who like to handle things themselves. And so it's going to be a lengthy one. Breaking it down, the video is more about how to remove the speedometer cluster board on the 206 Santa Fe. This whole face is going to come off, therefore you need to make room for that. And so first things first, you have to lower the steering column a bit lower. Now when you come to the left portion of the steering column, there is a steering shifter lever. Others may have a different name for this, but you have to shift this up to release the steering. So you gently shift this up and lower the steering column. Yeah, just like this. So with this lowered, that should give you some room or enough room to work your way around removing the speedometer cluster board. The next thing is to remove the speedometer cover or the speedometer molding. And to do that, there are two screws at the upper portion of this mold. There is one screw to the left and there's another one to the right. So with your star screwdriver, you can loosen the two and then pull out the speedometer molding. Mind you, there is not much room here, and so working with a short screwdriver would make it a bit easier. Now with those two screws removed, you need to pull out the speedometer molding, and for that you need a flathead screwdriver, a much slimmer one, just like this. And so you push that in gently and then shift it one-sided to unplug the lockers for the speedometer molding. You do that all around and then all the lockers will be removed. Mind you, you have to be gentle on this one so you don't end up breaking the mold. And so with that done all around, you can now pull out your speedometer molding nice and easy. Always make sure to check for any cracks and also as well check for the lockers on the molding, just so you don't end up losing any of them. Now with the speedometer board clearly in sight, you know we are right on track. The speedometer board is held on to the dashboard by 4 screws. They are also star screws, and there is 2 on top and then there is also 2 beneath. So you have to lose all 4 and then also pull out the speedometer board or the panel. Once all 4 screws are removed, you can now pull out your panel gently. It should still be gently because there are sockets behind the panel, so you have to pull that forward gently and then unplug these sockets. These sockets are also a pain to unplug sometimes since there is not much room around that place to work with, so you have to have some patience to unplug them, just so you don't end up breaking the wires, which will tend to become a bigger problem in the long run. So you have to also have patience with this one. Once you manage to unplug these sockets, you can now pull out your speedometer board out. The replacement is just a reverse process of this one, so kindly stay tuned for the replacement in the subsequent videos.